Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and beautiful people. My name is Nestor Velasquez, top leader, Wake Up Now. I'm affectionately known as Ness. What I'm going to do right now in this training, if you are seeing this training right now, you are either on Team Legendary, you are either one of the Team New York teams, or you just involved in Wake Up Now and you're just looking at this training because you feel like it can supplement you in some sort of way regarding building your business and taking your organization to the next levels. Okay, so what I'm going to go over is mastering the invite. You must understand that inviting is the gateway skill in our industry. If you know how to invite, you'll be able to make a whole lot of money. Some people think that you have to be a good speaker. You don't necessarily have to be a good speaker, but if you can invite, if you can become a master inviter, you can make a whole lot of money. So let's dive right into it. The invite tactic that I like to use is called the four-step invite. So the four-step invite is fairly simple. Step one, be in a hurry. Hey, listen, I don't got a lot of time right now. Step number two, clear the time. What are you doing at 8 o'clock? Step number three, with conviction, pique their interest. I found something. Do I have enough credibility to get 20 minutes of your life? Step number four, confirm the time or the day or both. Great. See you Tuesday at 8. Okay, guys? So it's just as simple as that, and I'm going to break it down step by step so that way you can get a deeper understanding as to how this will be effective. All right? If you use this structure, if you use this tactic to your invites, how it'll be a lot more effective than it normally would. So step number one, be in a hurry. Okay? The moment you speak to the person on the phone or you text that person, you have to give them the impression that you're in a hurry. Okay? So these are several things that you can say. I don't have a lot of time right now. I only have about a second. I gotta go in a few seconds. I'm kind of busy at the moment. Hey, real quick, I'm in a rush right now. You can actually use your own wording, but the point is, step number one, be in a hurry. Step number two, clear the time and the date. All right? So if I'm using step number one, before I get to step number two, it'll like this. Hey, listen, I only have about a second right now to talk. What are you doing at 8 o'clock? Remember that the four-step invite works great for your warm market. These are the people that are closest to you. Family members, friends. Four-step invite works well with your white-hot warm market. Okay? Some other things you can say. What are you doing tonight after 7? If I want to set them up for an 8 o'clock presentation, I will ask, what are they doing tonight after 7? Okay? What are you up to right now? This is good if you're blitzing, meaning that you're in a car or you're traveling with a bunch of running buddies and everyone has their name list on them and you're ready to go show people right now in your local area. People you know. What are you up to right now? Okay? Listen, I don't have a lot of time right now, but what are you up to right now? Another thing you can say, what are you doing on Tuesday or Wednesday after 6? Sometimes it's good if you give people two choices. If you give people options. Another one, what time will you be home? What time will you be free today or tomorrow? If you have a certain type of relationship with your friend, you can say, get over to my house right now. Listen, I don't have a lot of time to talk, but get over to my house right now. I found something. Okay? Or you can even be as bold as saying, hey, look, listen, I don't have a lot of time right now. I'm coming over at 8 o'clock. I came across something big, I'm coming over at 8 o'clock. All right? That's if you have the posture. Now, let's say if someone pretty much says, whoa, 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 hold up. I'm busy at that time. I have something to do. Or I have to see what I have scheduled in. That's called a loss. When you do a four-step invite tactic, you're playing to win. But there's some times where you have to take the loss. If you don't understand what it means to take the loss, you're going to be begging them to see the information. And people sense your neediness like a dog smells fear, like a shark scents blood. So you control the conversation. So the way you take the loss is as simple as this. Hey, look, what are you doing? Hey, if the prospect says that they're busy or they have something to do, you can do any one of these things. Simply hang up. And that's if you have that type of relationship with the person that you're prospecting. Or you can say, okay, I got to go. Or you can say, cool, I'll talk to you later. Or you can say, I'll catch you at a better time. And then you could do the four-step invite process again at a later date. So this works, guys. Take the loss. Do not say, hey, look, I don't care what you're doing at 8. You got to definitely check this out. No, you don't want to sound desperate. Okay? Number 3, pique interest. Okay? With sincerity and conviction in your voice or in your words, pique interest. Okay? So Hey, listen, I'm out of a lot of time right now. What are you doing at 8 o'clock? If they say nothing, you can use any one of these words to pique interest. Now understand, you are not saying wake up now. You're not saying one life. You're not saying make a boatload of money. You're not saying any of this stuff. You're sticking to this structure. I just found out how to graduate from college debt free. Great for students. I have something really important I need to talk to you about. Great for close friends or family members. Okay? I came across something big and I thought of you. I'm working on an exciting project that I like to run by you. Okay, I use that one for people that I'm going to recruit up on. All right, recruiting up means recruiting someone who is a expert, someone who is already successful, right? So this is what I would say to them. I'm working on an exciting project that I like to run by you. And I could throw something in there like, because I respect and value your opinion, I would appreciate it if you could point me to the right direction. You could say something like that. Or I'm working on a new idea that I wanted to share with you along with a friend of mine. There's different things you can say. I found something. Do I have enough credibility to get 20 minutes of your life? For parents, I found a program that's going to help me pay for my daughter's college tuition. All right. For someone who has has been known for struggling for a long time. This is a good one. I found something I've been searching for my whole life. You have to see this. Okay? And this is a good one too. I have a huge announcement to make. The more higher your excitement level is, the better. Okay? If you say I have a huge announcement to make and you're a female, people are gonna think either you just got engaged or you're getting engaged or whatever, or you're pregnant. People will definitely want to come to see what's going on. The point is, guys, pique interest. All right? You have the best kept secret. The invitation is not the explanation. Sometimes what people do is you want to give it all out. You want to give the whole explanation, but that's not the invitation. Do not give the whole explanation. Stick to the script, and I'm telling you, your invites will be a lot more effective. Sometimes people are going to ask you, what is it? Okay? There's different ways how you could overcome the what is it question. All right? So what I would do, whenever someone asks me the what is it question, I go back to step number one and say, listen, I told you I'm in a hurry. And then I'll use any one of these lines in the bottom, and I'll follow up with confirming the time. Okay? So for example, in the top, if it's a win, all right, and they want to know more, all right, I don't have a lot of time right now, but there are several different aspects to it. Well, I see you at 8. If it's a loss, but a prospect is still asking what is it, you could just say this: I don't have a lot of time right now, but I'll go over the details with you later. Is that cool? Okay? And then you follow this 4-step invite process again at another day. Repeat the process. Do not fall off track. All right? There's different one-liners you could use. They ask you, what is it? Worthwhile. Valuable to me when I saw it. Will I see you at 8? A lot of things you can say, guys. You can also use people's whys to their advantage. Like, let's say they wanted a new car. You could say it's a way to get that car. It's a way to get that boat or car you want. Well, I see you at 8. All right. So follow up with, I told you I'm in a hurry. Use one of these one-liners and follow up with confirming the time. Well, I see you at 8. All right. Step number 4 is confirming the time. So, if they say yes, I'll come by or whatever, just say, great, see you at 8 in Starbucks. All right, just verify with them. It's always good that you verify. All right, see you in 10 minutes. Great, see you on Wednesday. I'll see you tonight in the city. Just confirm the time. All right. Again, none of this has to be word by word, but as long as you follow the 4-step invite structure, your invites will be a lot more effective. Now, these days, a lot of us like to invite via text message. So there are plenty of different texts that you can actually choose from. Okay? There's plenty of different ones. I could show you a bunch of them. But here's a few examples. I'm working on a cool idea. This one right here. I'm working on a cool idea that I want to share with you with a friend of mine. Okay? Or I'm working on an exciting project that I like to run by you. My goal is to show all my friends as fast as possible this week. Are you free after 6? Okay? There's different one-liners that you could use for text message invites. We have created a document. We put together a document called the Financial Independence Blueprint Packet, and we have our invite guide on this packet, so you can use it, as an asset whenever you do go about inviting. Right? So inviting is the skill that is going to get you a bunch of appointments in your planner. Okay? In this business, you have no bosses. You have leaders, right, that got the results you want. You got leaders, but your only boss is your planner. That's your boss. If it isn't filled, you're not going to go far with this business. How to get it filled? Practice the 4-step invite. All right. So here's a few examples, okay, of how a text message could simply look. Okay, here's some examples over here. We have more provided in the financial independence blueprint sheet. Okay, so just take a look at this regular normal stuff. All right. Now I'm going to go through third person edification and three-way closes. Okay, so this is simply that when you, let's say your invite was a success. Okay, you have an appointment set up at Starbucks, or you bring them out to a live event or a webinar, whatever the case may be. What you're going to do is you're going to use your trust with the person you have a relationship with, all right? And with that, you're going to edify your sponsor, your upline mentor who's going to do the presentation for you, okay? Now, your prospect is looking at the expert with business level respect. Remember, sometimes your friends don't know you on a business tip like that. They've known you their whole life. So when you point to an expert, now they see it as a real opportunity. Okay? So when you edify someone, that means that you speak highly of them. So if your upline mentor or your sponsor is going to do a presentation and you're there, all right, with your prospect, whether it's face-to-face or whether it's over the phone or whatever the case may be, you have to edify your expert. And your prospect needs to see that expert in a light that pretty much give them the impression that they are incredibly successful, and this is a rare event, okay? So if I'm going to speak highly of one of my good friends, I would say, listen, let's say, for instance, this is Alex Piniante, right? I would say, listen, Alex is an incredible man. He is totally successful. I'm actually surprised he is here right now. He's a multiple gym business owner. He's a New York City police officer, okay? And I'm surprised that he even found the time to even be here right now. I don't want to take too much of his light. I'm going to let him introduce himself to you, okay? So Sam, or whatever the prospect's name is, this is Alex. Alex, this is Sam. Sam is a really good friend of mine, and he is someone who I wanted to share the idea with. That is it. When you edify, you want to make sure you edify your expert more, okay? So that's how edification works. Now, whether you're doing a push play or a presentation, whatever it is you're doing, you're going to edify your expert is going to expose them, okay? But let's say it's an event that it's a one-on-one appointment and you're doing a push play on them, or you're showing them a video, okay? Or they're getting exposed to the information somehow. Perhaps you plug them into an opportunity call, right? To just listen in. What's going to happen is you have your friend on the phone. You're going to three-way call your upline mentor or your sponsor into the call. Now, what happens in this case is you do the same thing. You edify your expert over the phone, okay? And again, your prospect is going to see the expert as someone who's super successful and is actually taking the time of day to talk to them. So if you're the three-way closer, this is the system to follow. Give your 30-second wake up now success story. All right? If you don't have a success story, share your why. Talk about someone else's success story and then share your why. All right? Because facts tell, but stories sell. Now, what you're going to do after that is you're simply going to ask the prospect, so what did you like best about what you saw? A lot of times it's good to give them two options. Do you like the savings money portion or the making money portion? If they say the savings money portion, you agree to their response by saying, me too. All right, level with them a little bit. Say, yeah, me too. You know, I saw it. I saw exactly what you saw. The savings money portion, I thought it was amazing. To me, every penny saved is a penny earned. All right, and saving money is another form of making money, because if you think about it, it leaves you with more money in your pocket. Just say me too and agree with them and go along with it. Now, what you're going to do to close them out is you're going to use fear of loss, okay, sense of urgency, and a call to action. Whenever you close and you mix those three things together, it's a three-headed monster. Okay, so fear of loss. How do you give them that fear of loss? Talk about timing and placement. Say, look, if you don't lock your position right now, I have hundreds of others to show this deal to on my list. If I show these people and I get about 5 who lock in, and one of them happens to produce 1 million points in volume over the next 3 years, that'll be a global executive in your downline making $114,000 a month. Had you locked in before then, that could have very well helped you achieve the level of receiving weekly and monthly residuals with our program. All right. So you could be at the right place at the right time, but if you don't take advantage of this moment right here, right now, it's almost as if this moment never existed. Okay. So it gives them the fear of loss. All right. The sense of urgency, you gave them that already. You let them know if they don't lock in right now, within the next hour, someone else is going to be taking their spot. That creates a sense of urgency, and the call to action is to simply say a yes or no and sign up. Okay. What you want to do is when you go in for the closing, right, and you ask the question, you just simply ask this question: do you see an opportunity for yourself here? Just collect a yes or no decision and let them know I'm only looking for a yes or no. I'm sorting between the leaders and I'm sorting between the followers. I'm sorting between the eagles and I'm sorting between the chickens. Okay? So what you're going to want to do is you want to let them know you are just looking for a yes or no decision only. Maybe it's considered a no. I'll think about it, it's considered a no. I'll get back to you later, it's a no. Okay? Any answer other than yes right now is considered a no. Don't count on it. All right? It's cool if you follow up with them. Following up is a very good thing, but don't consider it as a yes. Continue to show and grow. SMP, show more people. All right? Speed of exposure is everything. So, if fast is fun and success loves speed, just show and grow a lot faster. All right? Move at 300 miles per hour. Okay? So collect a yes or no decision only. So just to show you over here, okay, we have our financial independence blueprint packet here, or the financial independence business plan packet over here. And this is just to show you what we have along with the document. You can get access to the document by emailing me or any one of my leaders in Team Legendary, or any of the leaders in Team Legendary. And just remember, guys, the invitation is not the explanation. So if you're trying to give away all the details in the invite, shame on you. That's like giving away a movie, right? That someone wants to watch. You don't want to do that, okay? Peak interest. So we have a system in place that shows you how to set up your names list, how to rate it. Okay. Here's the sheet where you can write on. And here's the Power of One business plan created by Robin Mansell. Really awesome. She's in our upline. Incredible leader, guys. All right. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. These are your resources. Get to me if you want that financial independence blueprint pack. Okay. And if anything, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, don't be afraid to email me, partnerwithness@gmail.com, or reach out to me somehow if you have my number, right? So God bless. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this video provided some type of value for you. I hope I was able to educate you. I hope it was easy to understand. And, I really hope that you have an amazing day.